Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 623. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with David. What's up, David?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Joe?
What's up?
All right, so what do we have, David?
Well, we have Rachel Talalay, I think that's how you pronounce her name,
Right.
is returning for the Series 9 finale. As suspected when she was spotted in Cardiff yesterday, Rachel Talalay is returning to direct Doctor Who Series 9 finale, episodes 11 and 12. Talalay, of course, previously helmed Series 8 finale, Dark Water and Death in Heaven. She wrote on Twitter, "Recovering from a case of the silence, hashtag Doctor Who. I am so fortunate to be asked back for the finale for Season 9. Hashtag Don't Screw It Up Part 2. She said, later, I can say about episode 11, some of the most flummoxing challenges I've ever been given as a director.
Wow. Now, okay, not that I want to go into my crazy Matrix Lord speculations, but was that silence thing a joke, or is the silence in the finale?
I'd love to see the silence again.
What do you think, Joe?
If they're back, I'm happy. I want to see them again.
Me too. But again, nothing's been confirmed. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know if Missy's in the finale, but I'm glad that I guess they're filming it soon. So, oh no, they're not filming it until they get back from Comic-Con and stuff. They're on a break now. So, in a couple weeks they'll be filming it. I guess 3 weeks. So, all right. We really haven't gotten any glimpse of anything hardly of what's going on this season, other than Missy's back. They've been very tight-lipped. The pictures have been few and far between this year.
Thank God. We like the one thing that kills a show or a movie is when they're like look at Suicide Squad, for instance. They don't even care if something's getting leaked at this point.
Right, I know.
I think if you really want people to appreciate the work that you do, and you want them to appreciate the story that you're trying to tell, you shut your mouth and you keep the cameras away.
Yeah. I mean, Joe, are you happy that we hardly know anything about Series 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year we knew pretty much some things.
Yeah.
I'm happier going in not knowing anything.
Right. Okay.
Than just.
And I think this year there will be no purposeful script leaks, because supposedly I think that was for spite with the episode leaks and stuff. And Moffat said it's not a really big deal because if he was just a fan and not working on the show, he would see it too. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. What is the next article, David?
Okay, I've read it and it's speculation, but someone was saying, what about a teenage doctor? Now, before I read this, I'm just going to give my quick thoughts on it, and I'll elaborate.
Let me give quick thoughts after you're done.
Yeah. Actually, I'll read it now, and I'll give a quick thought.
No, let me give quick thoughts. If you're going to read it now, let me say something first. I had, with all this nonsense going on about the Doctor could be a woman, I really believed that the next incarnation would be a woman. I also believed that after we would have the Doctor as a woman, they would totally go crazy and make the Doctor a boy, a teenager. And I have a feeling that both are going to be the case. More so, the Doctor as a male teenager. But, all right, let's just see what the article says.
All right. Over the years, 51 years to be precise, the Doctor has been subject to the whims of the people running the show. Some wanted an older Doctor, some wanted a younger one, some wanted a buffoon, and some wanted a plain old charmer. Needless to say, he has already been all of those things, but change doesn't stop. It is the only constant. So sitting in my room in the ambience of a suspiciously flickering lamp, I was hit by a radical thought. What if the Doctor regenerated into a teenager? Of course, technically, he misses the mark by thousands of years, but I meant teenager appearance-wise. However, before I delve into the topic, I want to clarify the objective of this article. This short article is an attempt to consider a potentially risky and very unlikely possibility, and honestly, I am a bit fuzzy on the implications myself. Let's hope we can reach an unruffled perspective by the end of this discourse. Regeneration. It's a lottery. The first question that often strikes us is why? Why do we need a teenage doctor? Well, to paraphrase the Ninth Doctor, regeneration is a very erratic process in that you can never predict what you're going to get. Personally, I feel that this dodgy aspect of regeneration has not been explored to its full potential. While it is quite nice to hypothesize why a certain regeneration went a certain way and look at it from a psychological perspective, for once I would like for it to be a completely random event and see how the Doctor copes. Because if you're looking for reasons as to why the Doctor would require a teenage body, well, I don't have any. Some might say that this is a cop-out, but I think it mirrors life quite accurately, because hardly everything happens in life... sorry, I don't speak good English today. Because hardly everything that happens in life has reasons.
Right.
And then they go on, who should play the Doctor, and they list off a couple more teenage actors, like George McKay, Freddie Highmore, and then they talked about a companion saying, well, the obvious one will be a Coal Hill teacher, but since Clara has already filled those shoes, I think we may have to dig a little deeper. A total teen gang would not be a good way to go either, because I think we definitely need some adults on board. I've always liked the idea of a damaged companion, so maybe we can have someone who has lost their loved ones in a tragic accident, someone who has lost their will to live and to struggle, someone who has stopped seeing all the wonders that exist in this world, someone the Doctor can resuscitate. On the other hand, he could also travel with the Paternoster gang because his already existing relationship with the trio can help the audience get comfortable with his new personality by adding a touch of familiarity. And the conclusion here is, who knows what will happen in the future? We may finally get a Doctor with ginger hair, or a female one, or a black one, or better yet, a black teen girl with ginger hair as the Doctor. Sorry, got a bit carried away there. But the point still stands, and frankly, just because an idea is risky and the change it entails irreversible doesn't make it a bad one, especially for a show that is all about taking risk and welcoming change. Admittedly, I am still ambivalent about the idea as I was at the beginning, so I leave you guys with this idea as food for thought, awaiting your response in the comment section, and secretly hoping that Andy Pryor gets wind of this article and casts Asa Butterfield as the Doctor. 10 bananas to whoever gets this jest. So, I'm open. Okay, this is gonna sound like really weird, but here's the thing. I don't want a teenage Doctor just to cater to the young female demographic, because we had that with the 10th Doctor, we had that with the 11th. The younger and younger they cast, all of a sudden that's when Doctor Who became big, because of course, you had those people who were hyping it up because of how the Doctor looked. Right. And I don't want it to become like that. I want, if you're gonna make him a teenager, you better have a good story to go with it.
I gotta say, if there was a choice between making the Doctor a male teenager or making the Doctor a woman, as much as I don't like either choice, I probably would lean towards the male teenager, because I just don't see the Doctor as a woman. I never will, and I wouldn't be happy with the situation. Now, besides that, if you would ask me, what could we do with the Master after Missy regenerates to really make a dramatic storyline to totally mess up Peter Capaldi and put him on edge, I would say, in a finale, have Missy regenerate and take the face of Rose Tyler and be, the Billy Piper play the Master. Now, after what I've seen with Penny Dreadful, with Billy Piper's performance, oh my God, she would make the best villain ever for Doctor Who. Okay? Just imagine it all coming out. She takes the form of Rose Tyler. Peter Capaldi goes completely ape crap. Okay? Upset everything. and he can't even really function trying to defeat her because he used to be in love with Rose Tyler. That would be amazing to see Billie Piper just play a different character, the Master. She did a great job as, the bad wolf / mechanism to stop him from doing the time war. So I think that would be phenomenal. But that's what I would do. But anyway, go ahead.
I don't know about you, but I've had quite enough of seeing Rose. Okay, let me get this out.
It's not Rose. It's the Master with Rose's face.
I know, but here's my thing.
No.
It wasn't Rose.
Joe, you've got to watch Penny Dreadful. When you see Penny Dreadful, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, hold on. Let me finish. I think, look, I've got nothing against Billie Piper, but after I did not like Rose in Series 1, I did not like her in Series 2. I did not like her during the date. I didn't like her. She was like my least favorite companion because it felt like she did absolutely nothing. That's just my opinion, and I hope people can respect that. But
I respect it.
Yeah, well, I don't. That's why I don't like Rose that much. And kind of like, even though it was kind of sad when they got separated, I was kind of happy that a new. I was kind of happy that a new companion was going to be coming because I'm like, finally, their story arc is done. We don't need to put up with this romance.
But she came back. What did you think about that when she came back, though?
Oh, I was like, oh, come on. You again? Hold on one moment.
All right. So, Joe, what do you think?
Yep. Well, about your theory thing. Yeah. No.
Joe, you got to see her acting in Penny Dreadful to know what I'm talking about. She should get an award.
Oh, we've seen enough of her, though. Seriously.
She should get an award for her performance in Penny Dreadful. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it. Amazing. Amazing. That's all I'm going to say. Just by that, Joe, you have to watch Penny Dreadful Season 1 and 2. Just to get to that episode is amazing.
I'm just, okay, getting back to what I was saying, literally, when she showed up in the Series 4, I'm like, oh, come on, you again? I'm like, no, I see her in, like, the screens, like, when she's trying to contact the doctor, I'm like, no, no, you had your chance, get out of here.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not a fan of Rose, and I know I'm in the minority on that, but
it's all right, man. We respect everybody's opinions. It's cool. All right, Joe. What about doctor, woman, or male teenager?
Well, they've been They're still prepping the doctor to be a woman, so that I know that's going to happen sometime soon. I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
The doctor being a teenager, like he can't be a teenager though, because he's like.
He'll turn into Dr. Twilight.
Well, yeah, okay, that's what I meant about getting the female demographic. We did not. I don't want Doctor Who to turn into Twilight.
Yeah.
You'll see him going to school while he just, cops in the tar stuff.
Okay, now hold on. That scenario right there would be extremely funny. You just gotta do it once. Only do it once. Have the doctor being at a school and he's just positively bored with everything.
Right.
And just be like, I know all this stuff already.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of dogs in the background tonight.
What?
So I hear a lot of doggies in the background tonight.
Oh yeah, it's my one dog.
Uh-huh.
He's following me everywhere.
Cool. All right, so Joe, yay or nay? The doctor female, the doctor male teenager.
I don't want him to become a female because that's just going to be weird.
You want him to?
I don't.
Okay.
And I don't want him to be a teenager because how old is he now?
Over 2,000 years old. 2002.
How old is he now? Like
2002.
Over 2,000?
2002, I think, or something like that.
How do you know that?
Because he says I'm over 2,000 years old, and I believe that he was already, if he was there on Trenzler 700 years, I think he was 1,202. Was he 12? No, 1,302, was he? When it was, I basically he's 2,000 years old or older. That's what he stated it.
All
So
right.
something like that.
Like 2,000. You can't like
What?
just be a teenager again. That's just weird.
Right. I agree.
I
All
just
right.
can't see it.
But if for me, yay or nay, my answer would be A. That's all I can say. I'm kind of in the middle.
Right. If there is a choice where they don't go female, they don't go male teenager, the actor to replace Peter Capaldi is David Morrissey. Absolutely. He could take that face and actually be accurate that he was in that next Doctor. So,
No, that was horrible.
yes. No, we don't have to be that personality. It could be that face,
No,
but
oh.
I think he would be phenomenal.
You
Honestly.
can't just pick a face.
Well, I mean, you could.
You can't. No, they can't.
I mean, it could just happen.
All these face.
Well, the Tom was supposedly picked a face for Peter Capaldi.
But he's still.
I think.
He should. It's like, why does he have that face?
I don't know. I mean, that was a storyline that Russell T. Davies said to Moffat, had go with it. That was a Russell T. Davies storyline that Moffat's using. Yeah. We'll see. All right. On that note, that's it for the Real Whovians cast. Stay tuned for the Everything Show. Take care. Bye for now.